Hey everyone, so today's video I am going to do a makeup look strictly with products that are designed to highlight and illuminate. So as you can see here, I've got some kits from various brands. I've tried to mix it up. Charlotte Tilbury, and it is an eyeshadow quad, but the products are quite metallic-y and glittery, so they are quite suitable for what I'm trying to achieve today. So it's sort of a mix of high-end and drugstore, so Charlotte Tilbury is quite expensive. And then you've got Australis liquid highlighter over here, Revolution, Makeup Revolution, Gorgeous Cosmetics. A lot of them are quite Australian. So Makeup Revolution is a UK brand. Then you've got Sleek, which I believe is also a UK brand. Then over here, I got this from America. It's Tarina Tarantino. It's kind of like a metallic-y, shiny blush quad. I quite like it. I used to use it a lot, so I've broken it out again just to try and go back to a product that I loved for a while, but just doesn't want to bloody finish. I can't hit pan. Look at it. Look at it. Beautiful. Then here you have NYX, which I've just taken a chunk out of with my finger. Who cares? My Champagne Pop by Becca, and definitely hit pan. I've got a spare one waiting for me to start, but it just seems to keep going and going. And then, Carly Bible eyeshadow and highlighter palette. I love it. As well as that, I have a nice setting spray. My current fave, which is Slay by Gerard Cosmetics. The flavour for this one, what is it? Doesn't say. I think this is, here we go. This is the tea one. Green tea / ginger. It smells amazing. Sorry, really bad camera work. And what else? I haven't really used these brushes. I got them from eBay. They're the fake artist ones. They're really quite soft. I've just only tried to use one just now, which was the bigger brush. And this I used to put on my foundation, and can I say, wow, did such an amazing job. So much faster than a beauty blender. Okay, anyway, so let's start. The first product I'm going to apply is, I'm just going to go ahead and do my lids first. I just feel like it. I sometimes will not, but hey, today I'm going to try. So I'm going to be using, it's a Stila Metals dupe basically. It's by Makeup Revolution. It is called Awesome Metals Eyeshadow Liquid Eye Primer and Mixing Tray. So the instruction is you put a few drops of the liquid into a comes with, then you mix a bit of the actual eyeshadow in it together, using your finger lightly press into the center of the tray and build the color with additional layer container. So the color I've got is quite a nice gold. So just pick up a little bit. So I've already primed my lids, put my foundation on, powder, and done my brows. Oh, sparkly. So sparkly. Is the lids so far. Highlighting Solstice palette. It's got 4 colours in it: Eclectic, Hemisphere, Subsolar, and Equinox. So this I got from eBay only because it seems to have sold out everywhere. I think Jacqueline Hill featured it on her channel as being quite popular. I've sort of played around a little bit with it, and the first attempt I did just before walking out the door to work and did not have a steady hand and may have overdone it and then had to quickly reapply my makeup and go, crap, next time more time to play around and figure out how strong a product is before just shoving it on my face. So this first colour here is a cream colour. I'm not really a fan of creams on my face. I find that application is kind of difficult and very easy to stuff up, and powder honestly suits combination skin a lot better. Then there's more of a yellow tone here. Then you have a nice kind of copper, and then a sort of a violet, purpley, lavender, pinky color at the top. They've got a really interesting kind of texture to them, quite powdery. They feel sort of very talky. What palette? I did take this away with me to Melbourne, and I thought this will be the be-all and end-all to having a nice makeup look for the day. And I remember going, crap, these are so highlighted. Usually when I contour, I will do a bronzer down my cheekbones, and the bronzer will be just a really nice matte colour. These beauties down here, whilst gorgeous and highly pigmented, they're very shiny, very shiny. So, which I haven't really used much, and it smells, to be honest, like human hair. Freaky. And the colour that I'm going to use for bronzing down my cheekbones, I'm going to be a wuss, and I'm going to go this sort of more copper rather than this darker brown, just to be careful. So just simply going to pick up the product like so and go down my cheekbones and see how this brush works. This fan brush, which right now is showing me how much it's able to shed, is different to my usual, but I figure it's sort of more spacious, not as compact as the one that I usually have, which is from Mecca Cosmetica. It's from their brand. It's pink. It's about $30. Only because I need something more forgiving, and the less dense the bristles are, the more that I'm going to have a little bit more control, and it's going to be more of a forgiving application. So there we go. It's a nice base colour, but you know what? Whilst it looks nice, I think I'm going to step it up a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and mix in some of this dark. Gently pick that sucker up. In I go. Just dragging it down from the hairline. Oh yeah. That's the shiz. I do wonder, how many people leave their little plastic things here when they get palettes? Part of me, I'm just like, well, you know, it could be a nice protectant against, you know, the makeup sitting on top of the mirror. Then I have to clean the mirror, faff around a bit. Okay, so it's been at quite a nice bronze. So far, so good. Not over the top. Is that what I want though? I like that the bristles are quite fat, you can see. Really helps blend it. Oh good, my forehead's now getting quite a nice shine to it. I don't really think that's a sentence many makeup people would say. Yes, shiny forehead, good, good, good. That's what I'm hoping to achieve. So far, nice and brown. Kind of like this side better, but that just might be the lighting. Down my nose a little bit. Not that I need more definition. Ooh. Okay. Got a few bristles on my face. That brush I think needs to settle a bit more first. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to grab one of my fake Artiste brushes. They don't have names on them, so this one, if I hold it against my face or against my hand, this is how you see it's quite almost the length of my thumb before the nail starts. And I'm using my Becca Champagne Pop only because it's my favourite. I'm going to drag it along the sides where it's left, pick it up with this brush, and I'm going to apply it just on top of the cheekbones. The reason I'm going for this one is, out of all the highlighters I've got, it is the best, and it is so pretty on my skin. What more can you ask for? I'm going to apply some just under my eyebrows, tip of my nose, on my lip, maybe a little bit above, sitting next to my brows. I think I could happily do my entire face with Champagne Pop. Oh, it's so pretty. Just dragging it up. You know, it's just, I went over the top then. It's just so pigmented, it just doesn't. And I have my Uptown Girl Luxury Palette by Charlotte Tilbury. And it has colours on the back, like number 1 is Prime, Enhance, Smoke, and Pop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and add a little bit more dimension to my eyes. Whilst I have beautiful sparkle, I want to go ahead and just add a little bit more depth, a little bit more colour. So I'm just going to go ahead, and the colour I'm using is Enhance, which is this one here. Again, as I said earlier, they do contain within them a little bit, well, quite a lot of shine, which has sort of stopped me from using this palette because it is so shiny. And you know what? Matte is really in at the moment, so Really is applying nicely on top. It is pigmented, but not too pigmented. I have a video about a haul that I did where I tried a bunch of Charlotte Tilbury products, and it was like, they're good, but they're not my preferred texture. Okay, so there we go, a little bit of colour. Now I'm going to go ahead and go crazy and grab a little bit of the pop. I think this is pop or either smoke, maybe smoke. I'm just going to go right in that end corner and add some darkness. It really does seem to go with my hazel eyes. Oops. Stabby stab goes this palette. The pop colour. This is very shiny. It's just like full on glitter. And go into the inner corner, press it in, drag it up. And then drag it down a little bit as well, just so it's right where those tear ducts are. Which really adds quite a youthful look. Well, most shine does anyway. Revolution highlighter palette. Now, I haven't tried this yet. You can see they're quite big, generous contour brush. And I'm going to try this lilac colour. It's really enticing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab it just on my cheeks as a blush. Oh, pretty. So you can see straight away it adds a lot of beautiful colour. Pretty. Okay, so pearl. So what I'm going to do, because it is liquid, I'm just going to apply a little bit to my finger. I'm going to use this. Wow. You ask for a little bit and a lot always comes out. So this is a colour here. I'm just going to pop it along the bridge, oops, of my nose. It's actually quite subtle. And I'm also going to grab a little bit and just go underneath my brows, try and drag it down and blend it a little bit with the eyeshadow there. So it does say pearl, but it's very much pink. You know, this whole experiment really does just make me realise how many highlights I have, and yet I feel like I need more. This really is quite beautiful. I noticed that the precious metals I put on was a little bit messy. This is sort of blending down, adding more shine, but also kind of just bringing it all together a little bit. I'm going to use another fake artist brush, and I'm going to go ahead with my Tara Tarantino blush palette, which are all really shiny, metallic-y, gorgeous and highly pigmented. I just feel like whilst I'm very shiny on the face at the moment, I'm not really, I don't really have any colour. I just feel like I'm very white. Could be the lighting as well. So the colour I'm going to use will be, I feel like this peachy pink right here will be very suitable. Just going to pick that sucker up, lay it on top. Picks up quite nicely. I find that because the neck on these brushes seems to be the weak point, look at it, you can snap that little baby so easily. I try and put my finger on the back, or even when I'm doing my foundation, for example, I'll hold on to the actual head. Okay, so I went to the bathroom and I just did a bit of eyeliner to add a little bit more separation, because I find that my makeup really doesn't come together until I do finish the eyes with a nice eyeliner. And so one thing that's really missing from this look, just to make it all come together, is I haven't got a lipstick on. Now, in terms of a highlighter, I could go ahead and use my Australis and go ahead with a highlighter on the lips, but I have something that's a little bit better. I haven't used it for a while because it really is not daytime wear. It's something that you'd wear for a special occasion. However, I do love it. I bought it from Beauty Bay years ago, and it is a brand called Makeup Store, which I think is a Swedish brand, and it is a LED lipstick. Yeah, Stockholm. Made in Canada though. It is Sweden though. So what you do, so pretty, which is, it's got a light in it. I know a few other brands have done this. I think Gerard Cosmetics have one, but I really think Makeup Store were the first to kind of pioneer it. So it's very sparkly, and it is quite similar to a highlighter. And it's like a candy pink. And really, like, I know like bronzy colours, like metallic-y metals are coming back in the lipstick range, and finally there's a little bit of variety since matte was dominant for so long. But these particular colours are a long way from coming back in. It's really kind of a fun, but tiny little bit childish in its look. And you know when you can smell a lip product is starting to die? It's kind of like a plasticky colour, smell to it, and then it gets thick. This is on the way out. Have a look. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to get the light to show it. It's so pretty. Now I'm going to set my face with my Slay All Day setting spray. Oh. Can I just say, it smells mentholy, or what is the word? Slight alcohol. It's strong. I can't subtly spray this when doing my face, like fixing my face during the day, like touching up, because people will smell it, and I've had comments and it's a little bit annoying, like, I don't know what that smell is, it must be someone else. Oh yeah, it does smell bad. What's going, but my makeup's gonna look awesome all afternoon because of it. So, and it also hurts a little bit, like on the eyes. Anyway, mini review of the Gerard Cosmetics. This is my finished look. So you can see it's not over the top. I know a lot of the girls that did it were kind of over the top. Mine, I went and had a look in the mirror, and if anything, I've just kind of achieved a really youthful look. And I feel like I could go to a nightclub and it'd look fabulous. So I didn't use all of the products that I had. I kind of just grabbed an armful of stuff. I'm like, shiny, 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 shiny. Awesome. I just kind of went with the flow. I didn't use my NYX or NYX illuminator. This is in Chaotic. I think it's quite a popular one. I was going through a drugstore phase, and look, it's really not for me. But anyway, it was fun to do. I now have to send a few Snapchats to go, look at my face, and then probably take it off and put on a nice mask to calm my skin and get ready for the week ahead. I hope you're all doing really well and staying warm. It's super freezing at the moment. I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye for now.